He was the most ruthless manipulator in the music business, a man whose name remains relatively unknown despite orchestrating some of the industry's most infamous acts. He was the mastermind behind the global phenomena of Milli Vanilli and Boney M, crafting massive hits while keeping his own role shrouded in mystery. Frank Farian's journey began in the small town of Köln, Germany, in 1941. Before his rise in the music industry, Farian's path seemed destined for a different flavor: culinary arts, as a trainee chef. However, his passion for music soon pulled him in a different direction. In 1967, he released a cover of Otis Redding's Mr. Pitiful, but it failed to gain traction. Shifting gears, he embraced Schlager, a simple and sentimental German pop style. Reflecting on this pivot, Farian admitted, "No one wanted my music. It was better from America. A white singer singing black music wouldn't work." Farian struggled in the German music scene until 1974, when inspired by Prince Buster's Al Capone, he created Baby Do You Wanna Bump, blending ska, disco, and his deep, altered vocals.
Do you wanna bump? Do you wanna bump?
Feeling this experimental track didn't fit the Frankie Farian brand, he adopted a pseudonym, Boney M, named after an Australian TV detective, with an added M for flair. Even though it failed in Germany, the song climbed charts in the Netherlands and Belgium. But success brought new challenges. Live performance requests poured in, and Farian needed a face for Boney M. That's where Maisie Williams, a striking Montserrat-born model, entered the picture. She was approached while dining in a German restaurant, and despite her brother's skepticism about her singing ability, she agreed to join. Alongside Williams, a rotating cast of performers toured clubs and TV shows, miming to Farian's voice. When Williams's original companions left, Farian found Jamaican dancers Bobby Farrell and Marcia Barrett, followed by Liz Mitchell. By 1976, this lineup became the Boney M everyone knew. Behind the scenes, Farian retained full control. Barrett and Mitchell sang the recorded female vocals, while Farrell's flamboyant performances became a live highlight, though his contribution to recordings was minimal.
All affairs of state, he was the man to please. But he was real great when he had a girl to squeeze.
Frustrated, Farrell left in 1981, citing financial disputes and lack of creative input. Farian's camp, however, claimed Farrell had become unreliable. Boney M soldiered on with replacements, but their post-Farrell albums faltered. In 1986, after a decade of disco domination, Boney M disbanded. Though his interest in the project waned, Farian wasn't done shaping the music world. He launched Far Corporation, a supergroup featuring members of Toto, including Steve Lukather, David Paich, and Bobby Kimball, alongside Robin McAuley and Simon Phillips. Their cover of Led Zeppelin's Stairway to Heaven became a surprise hit, reaching number 8 in the UK charts in 1985, marking the first time a cover of the classic song had charted. Around the same time, Farian collaborated with Meat Loaf, producing and mixing the 1986 album Blind Before I Stop, and even providing backing vocals for the lead single, Rock and Roll Mercenaries. These ventures solidified Farian's reputation as a creative powerhouse, seamlessly navigating genres and assembling unique talent to achieve commercial success. His next major project took this approach to its most extreme conclusion. In 1988, Farian launched Milli Vanilli, composed of Rob Pilatus and Fab Morvan. The duo, young and charismatic, were chosen more for their looks and dancing skills than their vocal ability. Behind the scenes, anonymous session singers recorded the tracks for Milli Vanilli's debut album, Girl You Know It's True. The formula worked at first. The album sold over 6 million copies in the US alone, and Milli Vanilli became an international sensation. Pilatus and Morvan's striking visuals, paired with slick dance routines and catchy pop hits like Blame It on the Rain and Girl I'm Gonna Miss You, made them global stars. In 1990, they won the Grammy for Best New Artist, but cracks began to show. During a live MTV performance, a glitch in the backing track caused the phrase, "Girl, you know it's true," to repeat endlessly.
Girl, you know it's, 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 girl, you know it's.
The incident raised questions about the duo's authenticity, and media scrutiny intensified. Interviews further exposed their lack of English fluency, making it evident they weren't the voices behind their hits. Finally, in November 1990, Farian confessed that Pilatus and Morvan had not sung on any Milli Vanilli recordings. The fallout was immediate and devastating. The duo was stripped of their Grammy, faced lawsuits from outraged fans, and endured public humiliation. Though they attempted to salvage their careers by releasing music with their real voices, the damage was done. The public had turned against them. For Rob Pilatus and Fab Morvan, the fallout was deeply personal. Morvan focused on rebuilding his life, eventually achieving sobriety and modest success as a musician. Pilatus, however, struggled with substance abuse and legal troubles. In 1998, he tragically passed away at just 33 years old due to an accidental overdose. In 2023, Girl You Know It's True, a biographical film about Milli Vanilli, was released. The actors' performances received praise, with critics noting their uncanny resemblance to the real-life figures. The film was lauded for its gripping portrayal of the duo's rise and fall, as well as the complex role Farian played in orchestrating their career. The movie revived interest in the controversies surrounding Farian's methods and Milli Vanilli's legacy. Farian's career epitomized the complex interplay between creativity and controversy in the music industry. While the artists he worked with often faced public scrutiny and reputational damage, Farian quietly thrived in the background. Amassing immense wealth from his projects, his net worth had soared to an estimated $200 million. By 2022, he revealed his resilience once more, surviving heart valve replacement surgery that used tissue from a pig's organ. On January 23, 2024, Farian passed away in Miami at the age of 82, leaving behind a provocative legacy that continues to spark debate about the ethics of ambition and artistry. Thank you for watching this deep dive into an extraordinary story. If you found it captivating, make sure to subscribe to the channel so you never miss out on more content. Your support helps us continue uncovering these incredible tales. You can buy us a coffee at Ko-fi.com. Every contribution is deeply appreciated and helps us create even more exciting content. You can find the link in the description or in the channel's bio. Thank you, and we'll see you in the next one.